Hi guys, this is Dormouse03, and this is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Score attack number 1, The Lost Tomb. And so I'm just going to give a little intro to this and explain a couple of things, and then I will just, let this play so that you can kind of see the path that I take and all of that good stuff. But the first thing that I want to mention about these score attacks, when you first start, it might be a really good idea to use the copy function, where you can copy the cards for someone on the leaderboards, because that just, you probably won't have very many of your permanent challenge cards that make it a little harder and give you bonuses to your score. You probably won't have a lot of those, and so until you can get some of those, it may be a good idea for you to go ahead and copy someone on the leaderboard. And that is what I believe I did for the first few of these, and you can do it for every single one if you want to. Just be warned that a lot of the people at the top of the leaderboards use some of the more annoying cards, like Grip, where you have to hold X to hold on to ledges and stuff, and I found that one incredibly irritating and would avoid it at all costs. But other people may not have a problem with that card. I would say just find ones that you feel okay with using and try to use those. When you get some more permanents and some more actual cards, then it shouldn't be an issue for you to just create your own deck and stack it the way that you want. Anyway, so that's my first tip. Try to use the copy function, and to do that, all you have to do is go to the leaderboard, select a person, and then you'll have a prompt that you can try to play the level with that card set that they used. So it's a really good feature, and makes this a lot less frustrating, especially to begin with, or if you, for whatever reason, just don't really get some good cards unlocked in your card packs. So what I'm running with here, the 5 cards that I have are First Aid, which means that your health does not regenerate and you only use bandages, and that gives you plus 100% to your score. 1 Life to Live, which means that you can't die, and that is plus 100% to your score. Half Vampire, which is a card that melee hits restore health, but you can't use bandages, and that adds plus 50%. Susceptible, which means you take more explosion damage, and that is plus 50%. And Evasive Maneuvers, which means enemies always dodge melee attacks, and that's plus 50%. So you end up with a total, or I ended up with a total of plus 350%, which was more than enough to get the score that was required on this one. It's 165,000 that you need for gold on this particular challenge, and so if you have, I would say 250% or more, you should be good, especially if you're able to get a pretty good score multiplier, like I was on this run. And if you kind of try to follow the path that I do, if you're having trouble knowing kind of where to go and which things to pick up and that sort of thing, you can follow what I'm doing. Now, I'm not saying that I have the perfect path through here, because I do not, and I do believe that I lose my multiplier at some point here, but I was able to get a pretty good score on this one, such that I had no problem getting the gold medal. And so I think it just kind of shows you that you don't have to do everything perfectly. You really just need to make good use of your multipliers. Try to keep it high if you can. While it's high, you want to try to hit those lanterns. Those really increase your score. So when you have it high, you want to use those or hit those for some pretty good bonuses to your score. And you want to have the cards that give you a good multiplier at the end. Now, the way that the multipliers work is
There was a battle.
I had plus 350%. That means that if you take your score and multiply it by 450%, so 4.5, that's going to be the total that you get. So you take whatever your bonus is. So if it's plus 200%, that means that your score will be 300% of what it is at the end. And that was something that I was a little confused about, so I think I used a few more cards than I probably needed to in these first few challenges, just because I was calculating based on like times 3.5 for 350% when it's really 4.5, because you go ahead and add your 100% on top of that. So that's kind of how it works. And yeah, you just want to try to take a pretty good path around here. Try to hit those lanterns when you have as high as you can within reason. And I think I might have missed the lanterns there. Yeah, there were a couple lanterns there that I missed. So definitely I did not take a perfect path through this level. And I didn't get every single thing, and you know, I didn't keep my multiplier the entire time, but it just goes to show you that you don't have to do that. You don't have to do these things perfectly just to get the score that you need to get the gold on these. So that's about all, guys. Enjoy my runs through these score challenges. I'll probably be putting a little bit at the beginning of each one just to let you guys know kind of which cards I'm using and that kind of thing, but otherwise it's pretty self-explanatory, and I hope that you guys enjoy.
Stunning. We made it, Dad. Inside.
So there is your gold medal on this level. That about wraps this one up. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more score attack challenges on Rise of the Tomb Raider.